Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm Kapayuno, and today we will do the all new Spiral Abyss. So let's get started. Let's look at our opponents and we will explain why I use these teams. So Perpetual Mechanical Array, Thunder Craven, and these guys. So yeah, it's Osha. But we have Numa thanks to Emilie. Emilie is queen. Emilie is a really great addition to our Wriothesley comp. Wriothesley is no longer as Furina dependent, and for second half we'll just use Geo because kind of like that's the gimmick for this abyss, Geo weakness. So we will do that, and then let's see how this goes. So one thing,
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
we want to set up with
Everybody stand! This'll brighten up the place.
For more, please.
the thing I like about burn melt is that you have consistent melt,
Stay clean. Face your guilt. Check this out.
and also the fact that like,
Teamwork is dreamwork. Reconstitute.
oh, we used that too early,
Let's begin.
but doesn't matter. How did it move so?
Fire it up. I got you covered.
Let's light it up. Neutralize.
The good thing is that I don't need to use his skill here. We could just front load some.
Check this out.
I'm going in. Fresh and floral.
Nice, see? It was pretty good. Like, we kind of just had a stump there, but... And this one's just so comfy
Press
with
the
Geo,
advantage.
like...
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a hand.
It's showtime. Attaboy. Ha! Ha! Cha! Bam! Ha! Solidify. Advance. Rally.
Delicate as silk.
Oh, coming through.
Like, look,
Ha! Ha!
we have a lot of time.
Ha!
Geo is just so good. Like, people need to stop sleeping on Geo. And honestly, you don't need C6 Itto. Like, we have a lot of time.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Get out of here. Teamwork is dream. Reconstitute.
Get a little chilly.
Like, look at the damage. It's actually really respectable.
Fire it up.
Okay, the thing about we need to be careful here is that we're fighting
Everybody
these
stand.
guys, and these
This'll brighten up the
guys
place.
will really hurt us fast.
A moment.
So you don't want to be hit. And you also don't want to use Furina here. In this spot, of course.
Check this out. Here's
The
backup.
good thing is that the corrosion doesn't really hit that hard.
Extract.
Let's begin.
Like, look, we have really good.
Fire it up.
Huh?
Get a little chilly.
How we can use this one.
Support fire.
Huh? Teamwork is dream. Fresh and floral.
Now.
These enemies are tanky as heck.
Don't get too close.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand. Neutralize.
Wow.
Let's begin.
is why you really want to have a Geo on the second half, because the gimmick here, it's like we have 8-12, but since we have Geo, like we will just trivialize the entire fight.
It's showtime! Attaboy!
You don't even need to use plunging attacks.
Let's roll! Stabilize!
Like, you really don't need C6 Itto here because, like, look, we still have a lot of time.
Coming through! Bam!
And at C0, you should still be able to, like, you know, get some enough stacks so that you can clear with, like, 7 minutes, 10 left. So, yeah, it's just really comfy to use Geo, honestly. But the good thing I'm showcasing here as well is Wriothesley does not need Furina anymore, thankfully. He has a comp that is great without Furina, and it's this one. And especially gonna be even better with the Pyro Archon, possibly. Maybe that's why they're not rerunning him. They're cooking something for our very own baker, favorite bakery. Okay, I forgot to use snipers there. And that enemy is about to die. Oh, it didn't. Awkward. Honestly, the DPS has increased in this game. Like, the DPS requirements. Like, definitely more waves now. And yeah, that's why you use Bennett's ult last, even though like with Emilie, before Emilie, because you want to be able to, you know, get that buff with the Bennett ring. And now we'll be in the clear.
Not done yet.
Wow. Yeah, 826, but you know, we have an optimized comp in the second half, and also Geo trivializes this one. Like, look. If you didn't have Geo here, this would be a pain. And now...
Charge! Rally! Who wants some of this? Attaboy!
Yeah, we have a lot of time. Honestly, they could have rerun Itto as well, but I know it's a Navia patch, so... But, yeah, very chill Abyss. If you have the right comps, I would say Geo is just a must in the second half. First half, it does have... You could use anyone, honestly, but having Burn, this was pretty much a showcase just to show like how Wriothesley team performs without Furina. So, you'll see. We don't have his signature. I don't know if I'm gonna go for it, but honestly I'm doing well without it, so I'll probably just, you know, stick to what I have. We do have C1, so should you roll for C1 Wriothesley? In my opinion, yes. It's really night and day, which sucks because he's like a really good unit, but C1 is kind of like fixes his flaws. It's kind of like, you know, a Hu Tao situation where like, hey, you also want her C1 so that she would be really OP. I mean, yeah, so up to you though. I would say C1 definitely is a priority over R1 for Wriothesley. And then for Emilie, you don't need her weapon. She's so good. We have this one because we lost a weapon banner a couple times. So yeah, yeah. Then talents, we double crowned her, and yeah, such a great unit. And then we have Itto, Itoru, our favorite comp, like trusty, reliable, and even buffed further by Chiori. Just an incredible comp. Very, very consistent damage. And yeah, do you need C6? No, of course not. For this Abyss, you don't. Like, Geo is a gimmick. C0 Itto will definitely work. Um, and yeah, and we have this one as well. Talents for Gorou, Favonius Bow, 4-piece Noblesse, even though, I mean, doesn't really help. I mean, attack can still help in this comp. Even Lil this, especially for like Chiori, who's also pretty much dual scaling, if I recall correctly, or split scaling. I know she benefits from attack somehow. Yeah, and we have this one. So, crowned her skill. Yeah, what did you think of this Abyss? Do you think it was hard? What do you think of Emilie? Do you like her? Did you roll for her? Did you like, or are you doom posting her and saying she's unnecessary? Because honestly, in my opinion, the fact that she's been released before Natlan, she's gonna be really good. Like Kazuha tier, Baiju tier, Yelan tier. Like, don't underestimate a premium enabler. And she's the only one who's great with burn. And we are gonna get more units that will want burn. Like, mark my words. She's great. Like, I mean, I rolled her not just for meta, but because like I really liked her design. I'm in the minority who really liked her design. When she got dripped, I was like, I'm getting her. She's a queen. She looks so good. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Peace out. Goodbye.